Come on in. Yes, it's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast, and I'm your brother Hiram my King, and I'm in the building. That's right. Hey, listen, man, we want to thank everybody for tuning in yet to another edition, and we want to thank you for sharing, liking, especially the shorts. We want to try to get you guys involved in sharing the whole podcast. We would appreciate that. Let somebody know that this thing is sponsored by, or should I say powered by, the Reporter newspaper, which is Akron's own and Akron's only all-black publication, produced and promoted and manufactured and published by Akron's own African-American community. Hey, listen, man, we want to get this thing started off. No doubt, speaking about being black, speaking that it is the last week of this year's African American History Month or Black History Month. We're going to start off with my sister, Beyonce.
Let's go.
That's right. Beyonce has pushed streams when it comes to country music, have pushed the narrative, pushed the movement when it comes to live streams of African American country artists. Now, we already know that these artists have been out there, but some are arguing back and forth. They're arguing like, hey, Beyonce has brought big notice, put a shine, put a spotlight on these African American sisters that's been doing it before her. And with the emergence of her success, Beyonce's success with the Texas Hold'em and the 16 Carriages, doing the thing lovely on the Billboard charts, it have put a spotlight on other artists. Let me let you know what I'm talking about. My sister Tanner Adele's, she have posted an increase of streams of 188. That's right, 188%. That means before Beyonce's record hit the charts and started making noise, she was at a standard 200 and, well, it ain't a standard. She was at 230,000 streams. But now, since this past week, her interest, her name is Tanner Adele, have pushed or moved forward to 670,000. Okay, 670,000 streams. And also another sister, Raina Roberts, increased a post of increase as far as her streams at 250. Other artists that bear witness to the impact, or should I say benefited from the impact, is my sister K. Michelle. We already know she's been doing country music for a couple of years now, and Linda Martell. All of these people and more people have been moving up the charts, or shall I say been benefiting from Beyonce's lovely songs and history-making record as far as the country charts are concerned. So big ups to my sister Beyonce for pushing forth the narrative that sisters and African American alike during this African American History Month, or shall I say Black History Month, can make moves in said genre, or mostly a lot of genres, right? All right, speaking about different genres, we got to talk about Tyler Perry's movie. It's on Netflix. Everybody be talking about it. It's the Mea Culpa.
Oh my God.
Starring your girl, Kelly Rowland, okay? A lot of people was coming out and making complaints about this thing. And I thought it was pretty good, maybe because I'm a male. But it was a lot of people calling it a soft porn. Hell, a lot of people saying it's straight up porn.
What?
I'm telling you, it was a good storyline that kind of drew you in with the seductiveness. You know what I'm saying? Showing Tyler Perry's other side, some say the dark side of what Tyler Perry's all about. But the movie right now is on Netflix. It's called Mea Culpa, starring our lovely sister, Kelly Rowland. And again, she's been in the news promoting the album. I mean, not the album, but promoting the movie and everything. So that's a good thing. So big ups to her. And hopefully you won't let the news stop you from checking out the movie. If for anything, it's a good date movie to get you in the mood. You understand what I'm saying? It'll definitely get you in the mood. Speaking about in the mood, my man Kodak Black has been released. Woo! Big ups to Kodak Black. Apparently, there was some controversy upon his release. Apparently, the media is out there in strong stance trying to get him as he's coming through the release thing. So one in particular media personnel was a little too close for comfort for our brother. And you can see when you see the footage that my man Kodak Black was looking kind of crazy, like hiding behind stuff, throwing rocks at the dude, right? So they put that on forefront. Should I say it again? The media put that on forefront. So his attorney had came out and said, "Yo, I don't like the way that the media is portraying our beloved brother Kodak Black. All the lovely things that he's doing within the community, his donations, his philanthropic endeavors that Kodak Black is doing. Nobody reports that. But I'm here to tell you this, attorney. What the hell was my brother thinking? If you come out of jail and you throwing rocks at the paparazzi, you know they're gonna show that. I'm thinking, look, man, I gotta keep it a buck. I think if people grab this thing is more powerful than you think, sir attorney. Okay, you got to know when you come out, you need to make a splash, and so they're making a splash for cheap. Is saying and doing whatever the hell they can say and do to be back in the public eye to generate some more interest and hopefully generate some more record sales and stuff like that. So I don't buy it. I do know that the guys be doing donating and stuff like that. So big ups to him. But I also know that these people, especially the young cats, ain't that far from understanding what the hell to do to get your face in the place. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? Speaking about the face in the place, my man Trey Songz is back in the news. Now, again, I always got to say, listen, once we promote something crazy about people, we want to promote something positive about people. My man Trey Songz is back in the news because allegedly the lawsuit stemming from him allegedly getting too close to a couple of ladies, okay, has been dropped. That's right. My man right now is in the clear and not no longer in trouble with the rape cases and stuff like that. Apparently, they said that the charges was dropped without prejudice. Now, without prejudice in the court of law means that the people who was allegedly put forth the lawsuit in the first place can ultimately pick it up again and go forth with it. But right now, our brother is in the clear, so we want to give Trey Songz a big ups and always, keep your eye out, man. And now I gotta say this with all this money chasing, this paper chasing, and all this stuff, these women, not all of them, but some of them, according to the Chris Brown, the Trey Songz, and all these people who were supposed to have been getting um, sued for alleged rape, alleged sexual indisposition, if that's a word, these cases have been dropped or fallen by the wayside. So we need to know that it's also, yeah, rape does happen. Indecency does happen with women. And should I say, going too far with women does happen. But also, women taking advantage of brothers happens as well, which we can see with these drops of these allegations and stuff. Look, man, I just got to tell you, man, speaking about allegations, man, a lot of people thought Kanye West wasn't going to be doing that good this time around. But unfortunately, or shall I say fortunately for you, Kanye West is at the top of the charts for 2 weeks. That's right, 2 weeks straight. Him and Ty Dolla $ign has pushed forth their hot album, Vultures, okay? And it's number one, okay, on the charts for 2 weeks in a row, knocking down all the people that's been making moves on the charts, bro. These guys are making noise. A lot of people don't want to give these guys no props, especially Kanye West, or shall I say Ye West, on his incredible music. But barring all the controversy and what he does to sell his fashion and how he parading his naked wife around, barring all of that, society still loves his music, bearing witness that his album is number one for 2 weeks straight. That's Kanye. That's Kanye West doing his thing, right? So we got to give him a big ups with Ty Dolla $ign, okay? And my man Drake is in the news.
Surprise!
The sixth guy, okay? He's in the news. Apparently, he just recently hit Instagram and showing support to Tory Lanez. Okay? What did he say? What did he do? He's showing subliminals that saying, hey, I still support my man, free my guy. That's basically what he's saying. Now, people are coming out of the woodwork saying, come on, Drake, you know better. Why is you picking on Megan Thee Stallion? We all know Megan Thee Stallion is instrumental in this here thing. We know that she's recently came out and was saying stuff inadvertently about Drake making comments about her in his music and stuff like that, about how he is supporting the alleged guy, Tory Lanez, who put the style on her foot, okay? And they saying, yo, why is Drake always coming after women and not dudes? This is what they're saying. When you look at Instagram post and you look at Twitter, should I say X, you can see people coming for Drake saying, man, you need to pipe down a little bit, man. Uh, Acknowledge that the girl has been shot and acknowledge that the guy is in jail doing time. But he's supporting, and can't nobody tell nobody who you can support and who you can't support. But also, Drake, can't nobody tell anybody to voice their opinion about the situation, okay? Speaking about the situation, my man Yeezy.
What?
I did say Jeezy.
Let's go.
Okay. This Tiny Desk performance is coming under fire. What am I saying? Some people are saying his Tiny Desk performance, man, wasn't that good. Okay. They say he was missing the things that make Jeezy dope wasn't really there. His whole package, the ad libs, the bravado and everything. I believe the bravado was there. Okay, and I believe that the people that was watching, a lot of people are saying the little crowd that he had watching was not necessarily the age group that should have been watching. So you couldn't see that much crowd participation as if it should have been. But you know what? Let's just keep it a buck. I'm about to go there. I like Jeezy, the snowman and everything. I like what he's about. But sometimes certain things with certain artists have to be the complete package. What makes Jeezy so dope is the ad libs, is the beats, is the way the songs are mixed, is the polish, okay? That makes Jeezy's records, right? Now, when he's up there with a live band, you don't hear all of the polish, you just hear the talent. And unfortunately, some people ain't that happy with the talent, or they say he was exposed. His talent level was exposed, but he was dope enough to be on Def Jam and dope enough to sell millions of records. So I think his talent level is pretty dope. Some of you guys are hating right now. So big ups to Jeezy. We'll hopefully see him on tour so you can see how he sound really live on stage. Okay, listen. I want to tell everybody, speaking about live on stage, we want you guys to be live in the comment section, to make some comments and stuff like that. Drop knowledge on what the hell you think about what we're talking about here on today's podcast. And we also want you guys to know, when it comes to standard news, not just news when it comes to entertainment, but news when it comes to political stuff, Donald Trump, or whatever the hell you think about the Reporter newspaper, the Reporter newspaper online.com. This is the perfect time for you, my friend, to get a subscription to the newspaper. That's right, it'll be mailed to your home, okay, for this amount of money. That's right, you can have it in a tangible form. You can smell the newspaper, read the newspaper, and support Black publication or the Black press all at once. Give them a call at area code 3309. I'm about to give you my phone number. Give them a call at area code 330-535-6071. And you, my friend, will be connected to what there's to be connected with, right? New news, my man Yo Gotti has been in the news. A lot of people have been trying to figure out what's going on. Yo Gotti looks like he's making a lot of money. And he is. His net worth has been revealed. They say the Memphis rapper, is worth over $100 million. And a lot of people are saying, how? Well, this is how. Okay, he owns his own record label. He hosts a lot of different artists on that label. Moneybagg Yo, Gorilla just signed, Black Youngster, and a lot of other things that he's been doing as well. He also owns, get this, a small portion of Major League Soccer's team in DC, okay? Also, he owns some restaurants and stuff like that. And he's also said that, hey, he talked to a couple of people that helped him instrumentally move forth in business. One of the things someone told him, a rapper told him, hey, maybe you need to change the name of your label from Cocaine Music to something else. He says, hey, you can rap about what you want to rap about. This is what the guy was telling Yo Gotti. You can rap about whatever the hell you want to rap about. But if you're trying to move up in these palaces, executive talk to these people, you need your imprint to represent something a little more professional than just street stuff. So apparently, my man Yo Gotti is one of those artists that listens, and he put forth a better effort after retaining the information. Also, he's going to school too to get a little business degree. So big ups to him. You guys need to know business before paradise, and that brother right now is doing it real dope. Okay. French Montana is back in the news today.
Oh my god.
That's right. French Montana is back in the news today for a couple of things. Number one, he got a new mix CD out. His new mix CD is definitely out. They call it Mac and Cheese Part 5. Okay, they said this guy got so many songs, like over 100 versions of the song that's burning up the internet. They say he's looking kind of thirsty, but he said, I'm taking a script out of Taylor Swift's book, or should I say playbook, and get my style all over the internet in 80,000 different ways. Hence, that his song, or should I say his project, got way like over 100 something versions of the songs. Of different songs. You got instrumentals, new beats, slow down beats. It says over 126 songs that you will find on the internet. A lot of people think it's a thirst trap, that he's thirsty. He said no, it's marketing and stuff like that. Speaking about marketing, also French Montana, he was in an interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying how he was turned off about buying the block. Now you know what buying the block is. When you got enough resources to go back into your community in which you come from, okay, and you decide to invest in that community in which you were used to live in, or should I say came up in. He said once he saw the video of our beloved brother Nipsey Hussle getting dealt with, unfortunately, it kind of turned him off. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? And that's sad when you think about it, man. You got people already in their mindset to do some things positive in the community. And when you see negative people doing negative things to our people, it makes us want to second guess. So I think French Montana is pretty smart for making that decision. But you can also get a group, investment group, to do those things as well, to where you ain't got to be so hands on, but you can be conscious on. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, man. Feel me. Speaking about conscious on. Now, this is what I want you guys to check out. Universal Music Group buys the majority stake in Nigerian label Maven Global. What does that mean? That means Afro beats are blowing up so big. Coincidentally, I was just telling you a couple of weeks ago, the music industry has been looking across the borders. Just pay attention and see what's been happening. They've been looking across the borders to find some talent, some credible artistry to help American sales. So Universal is no different. Universal has been instrumental in releasing some of these, should I say, joint venture releasing some of these Afro beats, which is African music, okay, the hip hop style, the R&B style, whatever the hell you want to call it, and stuff like that. Since the success of Afro beats and main artists like my man, you know what I'm saying, Burna Boy, okay, these artists like that is blowing up globally. So my people from Universal says, you know what, we're gonna buy into that. And how do they do it? They said we're gonna buy one of the main labels that's instrumental in moving Afro beats across the globe, and that's Maven Global. They said they purchased this thing, or they're going to eventually purchase this thing for 150 to 200 $1 million. So the deal's supposed to be coming to a close during this third quarter. So I got a couple of things to say about that. I like the fact that Afro beats and universal music that we are doing that's Pan-African. You know what Pan-African mean? Black people that's connected all over the diaspora and the homeland, that we feel like we all are families. I like the fact that we are shining on a national level, okay? I'm sorry, a global level. And big up to all the artists that's doing things and that's getting noticed, and to be able to help catapult our music in different markets, man. I can't wait to see my man Yami, okay? You know who Yami is. I'm gonna show a picture of this guy. I can't wait to see him in the States performing some of his stuff. I like him. I'm a big fan of him. Speaking about big fan,
3, 2, 1.
of course, I'm a huge fan of my man Cam Newton. That's right, Cam Newton. Now, this is the part of the show where we drop a little knowledge you can't get in college. Try not to be too dang boring, but try to be insightful. Okay, we already know what's been going on with my man Cam Newton. He is one of the most hands-on guys when it comes to helping our youth. We've seen him numerous of times in these football camps, and I don't need to even tell you the story about how he got into a fight. Some say it was children, some say children was involved, or should I say people under 18. Some are saying that it was other coaches, other people that was grown adults that helped spearhead the event was showing some jealousy and they couldn't help it. Here's the sad part.
Uh-oh.
Whatever the hell it was, how dare you take time out of somebody who's taking the time out for the youth, his community, and to showcase something positive that we are doing as a people. For you to take time out of that glorious thing, and I'm talking about the people who was hating, okay, and try to compete against the God MC, okay, I don't mean MC, the God QB, still in football shape, to try to jump on this guy and put a black eye on the program and ultimately on the event, and definitely on what he's doing is not good. It's a bad look, man. I'm gonna tell you what other people I've listened to: Shannon Sharp, Cameron Mace, Rich Eisen, and I've listened to a lot of people speak. I'm gonna say what a lot of people are afraid to say. Man, you're making us look bad, okay? I'm talking about the brothers that was hating. It's making us look bad. Like my man Shannon Sharp said, you don't see Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, Tom Brady, whoever the hell, all these other standard quarterbacks, should I say elite quarterbacks, you don't see them getting treated like that by their own community. But you know, like Shannon Sharp said, our people was looking out for some clout. Like May said, people are trying to cash in on these damn videos. How do we know? Because one of the idiots got on social media, on his Instagram, and making posts about the incident. Listen, if I was Cam Newton, I would help from afar, just like I was talking about earlier when it comes to French Montana trying to buy the block. You don't necessarily have to be there to make an impact. You can always do things from afar, okay? Speaking about from afar, listen, we want to tell somebody, we want you guys to stay near when it comes to this here knowledge you can't get in college. Most importantly, when it comes to this particular podcast, we do this thing every Tuesday. I am your brother Harman King. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
Can't be for me, whole nother frequency, bitch, G.O.D. what the fuck is a mug? Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggling, he undercover, then fucking we talking a minute. It's on this stuff, nigga, fuck is you saying? Bird, bitch, you getting struck. We ain't going back and forth by the door. We ain't going back and forth by the door. Wash, halu, ella, ilaha, illallah. We come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, somebody J version, boss on Jane Harden, but they think they the highest. We locking them up, you get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shoot a shot, but I ain't far. Just fuck around, hit the same target, back to back.